Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about installation and setup for our Appium and robot framework in our Windows system. Okay. And for this, before that, what all the software is required to do for Appium automation by using for robot framework. For installation, first we required for Python. Okay. And then PyCharm. Okay. Then we have Node.js and we required for Java 1.8 above version. Okay, above 1.8. Why means we required for app and server to run, and that for that it required for Java. By default it will support for Java only. Any other language, if you want to work, then we need to use for this app and server time we require for Java 1.8. Okay, and also Gradle, any version is okay, there is no limitation. Latest version is a better opportunity. Why Gradle is means basically whenever you install for Android Studio, that moment Gradle is required. Or whenever you created after creation of Android Studio, installation is completed and setup is completed, then it will be required to create the project. And once we created the project is required for this particular Gradle. Okay, for that Gradle also we need to install. Then we required for robot framework setup in PyCharm, and after that we need for server Appium server. Okay, Appium server, and also robot framework support Appium robot framework. We need to set up for in PyCharm. Okay, these are the technologies we required, and we'll see for one by one. Okay, first one I can go for Android Studio. Okay, in this Android Studio, you can for this we need to search for Android Studio in Google. Open for any browser and search for Android Studio downloader, and Windows system you can click for that, and once we click it will show you for the first result, that is this particular window, and click on downloads. Once you click on download, this is the page we can able to see download for Android, which is the latest version. It will show you. If you click and download, that is also okay. Otherwise you can come down, you need to scroll down that particular one, Android Studio downloaders, it will be displayed for Windows, Mac, and every version it will show you. Just click on for that latest version of exe. Okay, and this is the one. If you want to see for old version, you can click for this releases and you can able to see for that as well. Okay, anything is okay. First one also, this one also is okay, and this one also is okay. Okay, once it is completed, you can able to see for after clicking that particular downloader, you can able to see that particular downloader page. You need to scroll down here. Once you scroll down, you can able to see there is a one checkbox and downloader link. Okay, check the checkbox and click on downloader. Once you download it, it will start for downloading. Okay, in your Windows system downloader location. Okay, double click on that exe, you can able to see this is a page. Once you double click on that exe, you can able to see this one and click on next. Once click on next, you can able to see Android virtual device, it will be there. You can, in case if it is not tick mark is there, it is not there, then you need to tick that particular one. Okay, once you tick and then click on next, then this is a location, it will show you default. Okay, you can store into C program location, or else you can store into any other location. There is no mandatory. Okay, you can store and by clicking for browser and choose the location where you want to store your downloader. Okay, then click on next. Once you click on next, and the here it will be install is there. No need to choose anything, and no need to check the checkbox. Just click on install. Once you click the install, it will start for installation. Okay, until that completion you can go ahead. Okay, once it is completed, it will give you a finish. Once it is finished, then you need to search in the search box Android Studio. Once you click the Android Studio, then it will ask you first time. Whenever you open for first time, it will ask you to send, don't send, or send uses statics in a Google. No need to click this one and click for don't send. Okay, then it will open for this particular window. This is the window location it will open. Okay, you have to click new project and all. Okay, click new project. Once you click the project, it will give you for empty, and you can provide for name and finish it, and it will start for creation of the project. And so once it is installation done, you can able to see this is the message it you can able to see. Version to version the naming convention will be different, but once it is completed it will get for finish. Once you have finished, and you will get for this particular window. Okay, and if you are not set up for Gradle, then you will get for Gradle missing error message and Java error message. Okay, in case if you are getting that particular message, you need to go to the Google again, search sir Gradle download. Go to Gradle download or releases. Okay, and here you can able to see there is a versions. Gradle releases location. This is the latest version. November 29, 2023 it is released, and binary format you need to download. Once you downloaded, it will come and sit into your local system downloader location. Zip folder. Just extend that zip folder and save that Gradle into some other location. Store safe side for safe side purpose. You can store into C drive. Okay, once you save that Gradle in location, it will be like this, and you can get the binary format. Take this binary up to bin folder. Take that path. Okay, take the path and click on search box and edit system environment variables, and here and environment variables, and here it is a new. Okay, here you can able to click for the path and edit, and here you can paste it that particular path and save it. Okay, in case if you are using for company laptop, maybe it will be disable this two, new, edit, delete will be disabled. Okay, for those persons they can able to use for this is a user variables. Okay, who whom using for office laptop. In case if it is disabled, those persons can able to use path. Here you can able to click on edit and paste it here and save it. Okay, click on OK and click on OK. Then your environment setup is completed for Android. Okay, once it is completed, and you need to delete the project once it is completed. For the entire setup is completed, just go for the location of user location folder and users and username, and you can able to see Android Studio projects, and here you will get for your project name. Delete that project name. Okay, in case if it is not deleting, restart your system and delete the folder. Okay, why I'll tell you. Okay, once you completed, and you need to find that Android Studio path. Okay, Android Studio path you have to find it. Okay, that you need to set up for this particular location where it is. This is the Android location, you can able to get it. Okay. Okay, users and username, and there is a app data. This is a app data. Okay, this will be hidden file. Okay, this will be hidden file. In there is a view is there, right? Click on a views, and there is a checkbox called hidden items. Okay, you need to check the checkbox, then only you can able to see the app data. Go to click on app data, and there is a local, and inside the local there is a Android. Sorry, Android. Inside that SDK you need to see there are options, platforms and platform tools, and source and tools. These are the build tools, platforms and tools. These are the four things you have to set up into your environment variable. Okay, you need to copy that entire path and click on your path. Where is the path? Yeah, path. Click on path, and here you need to copy paste all the thing. Bin build tools and platform and tools. These are the three things you can able to store it here. Okay, even if you want to store, you can store for platforms also. Okay, there is no problem for that. Okay, store it that everything. Okay, Once you set up the environment, then only you can able to see, okay, proper Android. Okay, once it is completed Android, okay, then we can able to install for Appium Inspector. Okay, Appium Inspector is the most 1 minute. Sorry. Just now we are going to see for Appium Inspector. Okay, this Appium Inspector is the most important for now. Here also, like, we need to search for Appium Inspector downloader. See, most of the peoples are using for Appium server. There is another one. Okay, in that they are going to use it. Okay, for now I'm going to use for Appium Inspector because it's an easy way to connecting to the application. Very fast it will go. Comparing to that, it will give you very quick. That's why I'm choosing for this format, not for that particular format. Okay, I'm using for Appium Inspector. If you see for all playlist, I'm going to use for Appium Inspector is the one. Okay, why Appium Inspector we already installed for Android Studio means Android Studio is basically to create for virtual device. We will see next video session. Okay, how we can able to create virtual device and how we can able to connect with the by using for robot framework, that I will explain you. Okay, don't worry about it that part. And here is basically this Appium that is Android Studio. It will create for one virtual device for you. How your mobile it is presented as a similar format, and Appium Inspector is basically to connecting to that particular device. Your program is there and you write for Python using a robot framework you created. That particular one need to be connected to that particular one, right? And you need to inspect the elements and you need to find the app. What all the locators are presented? That all the locators finding purpose. This Appium Inspector is the best one to finding. Okay. Once in the Google search, if you search for Appium Inspector downloader, then we can able to see in the first option. Okay, release the Appium Inspectors. Okay, there the which is the latest one is presented. That particular one you need to choose. Okay, if you click for number place, it will not provide you. You need to scroll down. Once you scroll down, there is a assets it is presented. Okay, it will be minimize location. You need to maximize. Click on the symbol and it will maximize. Once it is maximized, you can able to see Appium Inspector. That is a version. It will be present for Windows exe. Okay, click on that exe and download it. Once you download it, and it will come and sit into your local system. Okay, window download location, and you need to double click that particular window. This is like Windows, like it will ask you for some exceptions, and you need to click for more info and run anyway. You need to run your that Appium Inspector. Okay, once it is done, there is a only like you need to choose the radio button only for me and start installation. Then it will start and it will finish. Okay, once it will finish, this is the home page you can able to see. Okay, this is the home page, and here we need to click the plus symbol and we need to provide for what all key point to connecting to that particular window. And here is basically a remote host means that is a URL. Host by default is 127.0.0.1 and port is basically to 4724. And if you have any remote path, you need to pass. And if you have any SLC certification, and you need to pass that SLC certificate by clicking for advanced. These are the things we'll see. And we need to click the start and it will start and connect to that particular inspector. Okay. And how it will look like after installation, Appium Inspector. If you click this one, I have already in my local device. That's why I created for screenshot for you guys, and I just am doing here. Okay, here this is a local host, and if you have any other remote hostess, you can able to provide. RS default is 127.0.0.1, and this is a port. You can able to change the port. It's not a mandatory for 4724. Default it will show you for 4724, but you can able to change your own port number also. If you have any remote path, you can pass it. If you have any SLC, if you click this SLC and you can go ahead. Okay, or else you can click on advanced path. There is any user proxy. Some of the companies not allow some of that applications to connect it, right? That time we required for proxy setups. For that you can click and you can provide for which is a proxy URL that you need to provide here. Okay, once you provided here, we can able to provide the name and you can able to provide the value. How it will like this is a platform name and text Android and which is a platform version. These all the things we'll see for next video session how we can able to provide and connect, and also robotic framework how we can able to connect. Those are all the things we'll see. Don't worry about it, we'll see. Okay, then after that we can able to install for Python as well. This is a mandatory because we need to connect with the robot framework we required for this particular install. Okay, here also we can search for Google Python downloader, and once you can download it will give you for first option we need to go for python.org.com. Okay, and then we can able to get for latest version of which is a Python it is presented. Present Python latest version as of today. Python downloader 3.12 is the latest one present. While I'm taking right 3.11.5 is the latest when I'm taking the screenshot. Okay, now they are latest version 3.12 is the latest version. Okay, no need to bother about it. Both the things are work similar. No need to bother about it. Okay, I can download for the latest version, or else you can go ahead for old version. Anything is okay. Okay, and once you click that particular releases, and you can able to see 64-bit. This 64-bit 34 32-bit based upon your operating system you have to download. Okay, once you download it, then you can able to see in your local system for exe. You need to double click on that exe, you will get for this particular window installation. And you need to this is the first location it is there, right? This is the location you have to remember. Okay, app data local programs and python 11. I installed for 3.11, sorry 3.11.5 is the one I downloaded and I installed. Okay, that's why I am going to install this location. We need to remember, we need to click install, and now not for custom installation, you need to click for install now, and also you have to remember this path. Okay, once you click on it will start for installation and it will ask you to close it and close. Once you closed it, and you need to go and set up for environment variables. We saw about the app data, a local and programs we need to go, right? Programs, and there is a Python is presented and there is a 11. Here we need to take this path and go to environment variables. Okay, and set up for like this, or else you can directly click on path, and here you can able to paste it for that Python verse which is the one it is presented. You have to copy for two path. Okay, two path. One is you have to take for up to this folder, up to folder Python 3.11, which is the one we have seen right here. After clicking, take the path and save into environment location one. And second, there is a scripts location. This is a script. You need to click the script and take the path and go to paste it here again down. Okay, these are the two Python path we need to set up. Once you set up, click on OK and click on OK, and go ahead and search for that Python version. Okay, once Python is completed, we need to check whether we installed properly or not. Open command prompt Python hyphen version. If it is provided for, okay, I have two paths are set up, that's why it is given for 3.6.0. But by default we can get for another version which is a version it is presented. I have two path setups. Okay, don't worry about it. In my local there are two paths. Here you can see 3.6 also I have in my local, because some other software it is required for 3. Version also. That's why I created install 3.6 also. That's why you can able to see one version. Okay, which is the one it is starting position it is there, it will give you for that version. That's why I'm getting for 3.6, and I can see for down there is another version it is presented. How many versions you can able to install, you can able to install. There is no limitation for that. Okay, Once it is completed, and you need to install for PyCharm as well. Okay, PyCharm is recently changed some couple of things. Okay. If you go for JetBears, and here there are the okay, is came again. Okay, old version only it is came. Okay. And here there is a downloader PyCharm professional. This is a professional means it is a paid version. Okay, you have to pay for that. It will be 30 days free trial only. And previous what will happen while I'm taking the screenshots, I guess. Yeah, I also take that down also. Okay. Now you need to scroll down. Okay, scroll down. There is a PyCharm community editor. This is completely free of cost. Okay, no need to pay for money. You can download for downloader. Click the downloader and it will start for download actions. Everything. Okay. Once it is completed, you need to double click on that. It will give you for welcome page and you need to click for next. Once it is completed, you need to choose the location where you want to store. Default means you can able to click next. If you want to provide something, some location, you need to choose, otherwise not required. Click next, and no need to choose for anything, just click on next. Okay, and here also click next installation. Once it is done for start for installation, once it is finished, and it will give you for this message, and also it will first time uh, here it will be finish. Okay, then finish it, click on finish button. Okay, once you finish that one, and once you open for PyCharm, the first time you can able to see this window. First time whenever you opening for first time PyCharm, you can see for this particular window, and you need to choose for do not import settings. You need to choose for do not import settings and click. Once you click, this is the home page you can able to see, and then you can click on new and you can create for project. Okay, there is a four concepts. Okay, now another one, there is a Java. This is our main intention because we need to run and we need to work with Java is the main important concept, and 1.8 is the version and we can able to download. I basically I installed for Java 11 because Selenium is stopped for 1.8 and 2013 September onwards. That's why I installed for Java 11. Okay, once you install, click on and get that Java 11 Oracle application location, you can able to go ahead, and here you need to choose for which is the version you want and click. Once you click, and it will give you for checkbox, and once you click the checkbox, then only it will be enable, otherwise it will be disable. You need to click the disable enable, and then you can click it. Once it is click, it will ask you for username and password for a Oracle account. In case if you have, you can provide for username and password. In case if you don't have, then create your new account. Then you can download the file. Okay. Once you download it, and it will store into your local system download folder, and click on double click. Then we can able to see this particular page, that is a next. Okay. And click on next, and it will finish everything and close it. Okay, try for Java hyphen version, it will provide you for which version you installed it. Okay. Hmm. Then Node.js, you have to install for Node.js as well, because our Node.js Appium server installation time it required. Appium server installation time Node.js is required because it is supporting for by default Node.js only. Okay, we need to install for Node.js. For this, you need to go for Google and search for Node.js downloader. Node.js downloader, and click on downloader, and then it will give you for this home page, and here you can able to see window installer dot msi. Okay, and that plays 32-bit or 64 based upon your operating system. You have to choose for which version you want to download. Click on download, and then it will give you for local version, local download folder, and click on double click. It will give you here, and next click on accept, and next, and next, install it. Once it is done, installation finished. Okay. Once it is finished, you can able to search with Node.js. Okay. Command prompt and node hyphen hyphen version. It will give you for which version it is presented in your system. Okay. These are the versions. Okay. These are all the things are we saw. Okay. We are not done for robot framework and Appium server, and these three, and also uh, a virtual system setup, virtual mobile setup. These are the four concepts we missed out. Correct. Now I will show you for virtual mobile setup. Then we will go for tomorrow and robot framework installation and setup into the PyCharm and installing like how we can able to work. Those all the things we'll see. Okay. I'll open for Android Studio. Android Studio. Once you open Android Studio, if you have already created the project, you will see the project. Delete the project which I showed you in the starting time, and then you will see for more options. Okay, click on more, and there is a last virtual device manager. Virtual device manager. Click on virtual device manager. You can see there are two things are there. I have already. That's why I can able to see for there are two virtual devices. Okay, in your case you will see for empty. Okay, in your case you can able to see for empty. Then you can able to see there is a creation device. Create device. Click on create device. It will give you for one more pop-up. Okay, here the phones you need to choose. Okay, TV you want automatic or TV desktop or warehouse or tablet phone, which one you want? Phone. You can see these all are things are it will show you only for Android device because we are working with Windows. If you see for Mac, there is a different approach of doing. Okay, and here you can, if you see there are three things, it is already default, right? This already set up. Default voices are set up in that particular mobile. Okay, you can choose or you can choose for any version. Okay, once you choose anything, any version you can able to choose based upon your convenient. Okay, based upon your convenient you can choose. If you choose for first and click on next, it will give you for how your mobile will be look and feel. This is the 144 one 1440 pixel and 3120 pixel is there, and large long, and density is because of 560 dpi. Okay, if you clone the device, you can able to click on clone and divide, or if you want to import hardware profile, you can able to, in case if you have any hardware, you can click that one, and new hardware profile you can click and you can able to import it. Okay, otherwise you can go for existing only. Next, once it is coming here, you can able to see if it is like this. Download, if you are not seen, right? In case if you are not seen download location, download symbol in this down means already the OS is presented in your virtual device. Otherwise you have to download. Click on download and start. It will take some time. Okay, it is a large file, it will take more time to download. Okay, for me almost for this download only takes me around 3 hours. Okay, hardly take me 3 hours. In your case, based upon your net internet speed and all, based upon that it will download your system. Okay, choose anything. Okay, if it is already present mean no need to bother about it. In case if you want a latest version, you can choose for latest version. Okay, click on download and choose, and next click on next. Okay, once it is how you want your mobile to look, the state format or cross format. State format like this it will be there, and which version it is presented and which OS, and what is the mobile name. Okay, both the things it will show you. Finish it. Okay, click on finish. Once you click on finish, it will come and sit into here. It will come and sit into here, and there is a Pixel here and Pixel 7 Pro, and Android version is 13.0 Google Play Host, and this is the Appium version, which Appium OS we installed. We installed for 33 version, and how much size it is taking 13 GB. Okay, and this is the running, and this is if you want any edit things for ADV, and you can able to click. And this is the three dots, and you can able to see if you want to delete, if you want to create duplicate, and if you want to show the desk place where it is presented and saved and everything, it will give you. If you want to start your emulator, you can click for the start symbol. Once you click the start, it will start for AVD. Now this is my AVD. Now you can see this is my AVD, and it will load and it will display. It will take more time. Because of this only I explained in that last video, right? When connecting and working the program, it will take a low uh, execution. It will not for fast as slow. Means this is the one. It need to be set up. Everything emulator need to be set up. Open emulator and set up the browser and set up the system. Then it need to be connecting to the app. This all the process, it will take some time. That's why our execution will be slow. This is the main disadvantage in our Appium testing time. But we don't have a choice, right? We need to follow. Once it is set up, you can able to see how your mobile is looking. The similar format it will looks. Okay, without in your hand, it is in your mobile. You can scroll up. You can see all the apps are presented. Okay, like this you can able to do it. There is no problem for that. You can able to use. Very easy to use it. Okay, anything you can click and you work for that. Okay, based upon your convenient. Okay, but while working for this particular emulator, right, you have to Play Store is the right Play Store. You have to click the Play Store and you need to sign up your Google account. Okay, you have to sign up, then only sometime it will show you there is no account setup. You need to set up like that. We'll get in the middle of execution. Okay, to reducing that failures, we can able to say we need to set up for Play Store username and password. Okay, that is the best option. Okay, once it is done, then we'll see for tomorrow video for how we can able to work and install and set up for robot framework and create the first test case. Okay, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.